Hey, what's up guys, Ravenclaw here, and welcome back to another video here on the Ravenclaw channel. Today I wanted to just talk about a few bits and pieces that I go through when I'm mucking around in BGs. You guys have asked for a bunch of these videos, like dueling, arenas and stuff. Arenas aren't happening at the moment, but that does not stop me from mucking around in BGs, and I'll do some more dueling, and it's all going to come your way. Before we go any further, I just want to say a massive thank you to every one of you awesome hunters and everyone else for helping me reach 20,000 subs. That's awesome. Like, honestly guys, I'm just a lonely hunter. I watched my very first video the other day, and like when I popped that video up, I had 2 subs. 2 subs. I thought that was awesome. Just a couple of people that want to watch what I do. And now we are at 20,000 strong. That is absolutely wicked. So I just want to say thank you so much for all your support and making this hunter's dream come true. So let's have a chat about some things that you guys should look for while you are, or do when you are in your battlegrounds. Now, this is obviously random battlegrounds, and a lot of people get disheartened straight off the bat because, you know, they die or they're not getting the killing blows and blah blah blah. At the end of the day, you know, it's about getting the gear at the end of the battleground, you know, getting the points, getting all that, not how many killing blows you can rack up in a game, because honestly, like, that doesn't really matter. One thing that I always do when I'm in a match is I target the healers. As you can see right now, I find who the healers are, and the reason why I harass them constantly is because if it isn't like a good healer, right? A good healer can manage their own position and keep their team alive. More often than not, you'll find healers, when they get under pressure, they focus on themselves to live and they panic. So that's what you want to be doing, especially as a hunter, especially as a BM hunter. You have so much pressure. Another thing, I want to say that Spirit Beasts now are amazing for hunters. They keep you alive so well. I'll show you a few instances later on in this game where I was able to survive some pretty bad situations. So focusing on healers is massive. That is going to help your team out immensely. Not about going for all the DPS around you that, you know, you could land that killing blow. Keep on those healers. The second thing is, know where your healers are. There was another part in this match where you find that that my healers were so far away from me, but we'll get to that in a sec. So this right here, you're thinking to yourself, why are you chasing this healer down? Look what I've done. Okay, I've separated this one healer away from its entire crew. Now there's only one healer left. This guy is just running off into the middle of nowhere. This is what I was telling you about, panicking. If that healer had gone back into his group, he'd be safe. But now he's going off into no man's land. But here, I get targeted by a warrior and a rogue, and my healer and all that are over the other side. So I'm able to pop my damage reduction buff, which is the survival of the fittest, along with my sacrifice. I wasn't able to get to my healer yet, so then I popped Spirit Mend, which kept me alive through all of this. By the time my healers knew where I was, they came over, and I was able to survive that onslaught, which is pretty sick, you know, like, the survivability of hunters at the moment is actually pretty good, like for a BM, in your random BGs and all that. RBGs, which I will probably do this season too, but RBGs is obviously a little bit different. But for the, you know, the people that like to get out and have some fun on the random battlegrounds, this is the way to go. So, another thing that I'd like to mention is with your pets that have dash and growl and all that, you should take it off autocast, right? And allow you to have control of when you're going to be able to use it. Watch this. I just threw a Hail Mary trap over there because I knew the rogue would run that way. Bam! Nailed it. Anyway, so having control of dash, just like then you saw that flag carrier, sorry, the healer on the other side of the map, you can have control, make your pet chase things down. Awesome in arenas. Once again, going 1v1 a rogue. Okay, full kidney, but I know I've got my Royal Sacrifice and my Spirit Mend on me. I was able to sit that with no worries. Knew my Trinket was on cooldown, but even so, even if it was off cooldown, I still wouldn't have used it because I was secured. Now, I know everybody's coming for me, so it's time to move back and get into a better position. What you can do, if you do take Camouflage, get yourself away from the group. You can feign death, but make sure that your pet is on follow back to you. Otherwise, it'll still be in combat and camo is useless. Having been able to take the chance to get camo, you'll be able to heal back up and give yourself a chance to stay in the fight and essentially be more useful to your team. Another thing is with your Basilisk. Okay, if you do take Basilisk, don't just see a fight and drop your Basilisk. Wait for the right moment to use it. When you can lock down a healer, or you've got a nice tight spot, because as you can see, like that Basilisk just then was just walking around doing nothing and practically useless. Here's another instance of the team, one of the two enemy team's healers just free roaming in the middle of nowhere trying to keep himself alive. Like there's no point. Positioning is important. Speaking of positioning, this is actually perfect timing. Okay, so we've raced in to get the enemy flag. All right, we want to try and now make a push to get the enemy flag to get some points going. Right here, we get knocked off. All right, all good. But what you should be doing, get your pet to go back up there. In this instance, right, the reason why I'm staying down here, because I know if you look, our flag carrier is getting destroyed. So I know that there's going to be a time when our guy drops, the flag's going to respawn. So I take it back around, go back up, and when I get to the top, you'll notice that's when our flag carrier drops. So positioning, know where you want to be, what you're going to do, because it literally can be the difference between you, like between a win and a loss. So he comes down, instead this Boomy got it, instead of just getting the hell out of there, just sits in the middle of nowhere. Obviously got stunned, but still, bad situation. But that's all G. And this is what you see so much in randoms. Okay, it's just something like that. Give up. They win. Oh, who cares? That's what really shits me off with random battlegrounds. Like, I've played many games with me and like two other friends. Like, we'd go into a random battleground, and just having 3 people on a team of a random can make a huge difference. Could be like you guys are going to be the flag carriers, or you're going to cap bases. It's huge. Plus, random battlegrounds are just for fun. They're like, seriously, people are raging hardcore these days over a win or a loss on a random BG. It's not the end of the world. Okay, another thing that I noticed, and this is like coming back to the Spirit Beasts. They now have so much utility that can help us out, like Spirit Shock, to take like freedoms or bops, or like healing spells and hots and whatever. That is so awesome, mixed with your health increase, your damage reduction buff, Spirit Mend. It is such an awesome pet to keep with you in a random battleground. So if you don't have one yet, definitely go out and grab yourself one. As far as talents go in a random battleground, I love to take I'll always take Royal Sacrifice, because there's always going to be times when you're going to get destroyed, but it's also awesome to put on flag carriers or anyone of the sort, especially could be, once again, the difference between a win or a loss. I take the Dire Hawk, because when you're spinning flags and all that, you can just drop it down and move out of the way. It's great for like the flag capturing. I take Dire Beast Basilisk, but that's more of just mucking around like lols, But the important thing to remember as a hunter is try and keep it ranged. You'll see me a lot, right? You'll see me getting up in everyone's face, and that's just been a habit of mine for so long now. You're a ranged class, and you rely on your pet to do pretty much the most of your damage. But as you can see there, right, we made another push on the enemy flag carrier. We were in a better position this time. We were able to lock him down, kill the healer first. The healer just panicked again, and we were able to secure it, kill him, get the win, and now it's just up to us to literally turtle the rest of this match and have some fun. But overall, these games that I'll be bringing up are just, just random stuff, a bit of fun, You know, you guys have been asking for more and more PvP stuff, which, hey, as we gear up in Battle for Azeroth 2, I'm definitely going to bring you more and more stuff. I'm only, I think, 300 eye level at the moment. I'm going to be bringing you because a lot of people ask, you know, how do you level up and what do you do and what do you do for gear? But I'll be bringing all of them very, very soon. If you have any ideas of like other videos you might like, PvP videos or whatever, let me know down below. But other than that, guys, thanks for hanging out with me today. Once again, thank you so much for 20k subs. And as always, you're amazing, amazing people. See you in the next video and take care.
Of us, it shows the way. Not looking for no heaven or gold, 'cause I got you, don't wanna show